We have all held it in our hands. You open the box of your new smartphone, take out a freshly bought pair of shoes, or check the pocket of that new backpack. And there it is, a small, insignificant packet of white paper or plastic. And always, without exception, it bears the same sinister warning, printed in capital letters as if it were a deadly threat. Do not eat, throw away. Reading this, our brain reacts out of pure survival instinct. We eye it suspiciously, pick it up carefully, and throw it immediately to the bottom of the trash bin, completely convinced that we have just disposed of a highly toxic chemical substance, a lethal poison that, under no circumstances, should be anywhere near us or our families. But what if I told you that your entire life, you have been the victim of a massive misunderstanding? What would you think if you discovered that you just threw away one of the most astonishing miracles of materials engineering, a substance so incredibly powerful, stable, and strategic that it was literally used to save countless lives in the darkest, most lethal trenches of the world wars? The truth hidden behind that simple warning label is absolutely fascinating and shatters every myth you know. To begin with, it is not poison. It is not toxic at all. In fact, if by some strange accident you were to ingest it, it would most likely just pass through your digestive system without causing you the slightest harm, although, obviously, medical science does not recommend it. And here comes the most ironic and surprising fact of all. Despite its name, known and marketed worldwide, technically, it isn't even a gel. Today, we are going to reveal the best-kept secret of modern industry. We are going to take a scalpel to that forbidden packet and look through an electron microscope to discover exactly what silica gel is. We will understand how this substance is capable of physically altering its environment at a molecular level, and why governments and armies around the world considered it a resource of vital technological importance. But before we dive into this journey toward the core of matter, if you are passionate about discovering the hidden truth behind everyday objects and unraveling the greatest mysteries of science, this is the exact moment to act. Subscribe right now to MayBor and leave your powerful like on this video. It is the only way to guarantee that the algorithm doesn't hide the truth from you. Are you ready to discover the astonishing secret of the object you just threw in the trash this very morning? Pay close attention, because we start right now. To truly understand this mystery, we must first completely erase the word gel from our minds. Immediately forget that viscous or gelatinous texture your brain associates with that word. What is truly hiding inside those small white envelopes is silicon dioxide, also known in the scientific world as silica. On a purely chemical level, it is exactly the same material that makes up beach sand or the glass of your windows. However, this material has been synthetically manufactured with an internal structure so fascinating. It looks like alien technology. Imagine you had the ability to shrink your body down to the size of a bacteria, and you could walk on the surface of one of these tiny, transparent spheres. What you would see beneath your feet would not be a smooth, polished surface like a glass marble. You would come face to face with an extraterrestrial landscape, a massive, complex labyrinth of craters, deep tunnels, and microscopic caverns intertwining toward the core of the sphere. Millions of nanoscale pores, creating a colossal subterranean network. For your mind to process this marvel of engineering, think of it this way. If you could flatten all the tunnels and cracks hidden in a single handful of silica gel, its total surface area would be so immense it would completely cover a professional football field. And it is precisely here, in this labyrinthine design, where the true magic happens, an extreme physical process that almost everyone misunderstands. When we think about drying something, we imagine a sponge soaking up water. We call that process absorption, with a B. But silica gel doesn't absorb water. It doesn't swell or change size. What it does is something much more elegant and astonishing called adsorption, with a D. Instead of swallowing the water, these spheres act as extremely powerful quantum magnets. When water molecules floating in the air get close to the sphere, they are violently pulled into its microscopic caverns. Once inside the tunnels, they become trapped, magnetically glued to the walls of the structure. It is a perfect trap at a molecular level, operating in absolute silence. But this almost supernatural ability to trap molecules did not go unnoticed. And very soon, the most powerful armies in the world would give it a much darker and more lethal use. The year is 1915, and the entire world is plunged into the absolute nightmare of World War I. On the battlefields of Europe, soldiers face a new, invisible, and suffocating horror. Poisonous gas attacks. The dark trenches fill with toxic clouds, and the desperation to find a way to filter the contaminated air becomes the highest priority worldwide. It is exactly in this apocalyptic scenario where our small and underestimated invention makes its triumphant entry into human history. Military scientists discovered that the exact same colossal network of microscopic caverns that trapped moisture could be perfectly calibrated to trap the lethal vapors of chemical attacks. Silica gel was introduced massively into the filters of the soldiers' gas masks. Its pores acted as an impenetrable molecular shield, vacuuming the chemical gases before they could reach the troops' lungs. That little packet you throw in the trash today without thinking was literally the physical barrier between life and death for an entire generation of combatants. Its secret career continued during the World War II, where it became a classified strategic resource by the highest commands. It was used to protect sophisticated radar systems and radio equipment from extreme humidity on the Pacific Front, preventing military technology from rusting away in the middle of the jungle. But its most vital mission was different. It acted as the silent guardian of penicillin, the miraculous antibiotic that saved millions of men. Penicillin was extremely sensitive to moisture and was quickly ruined during transoceanic crossings. Silica gel was the perfect solution to keep the medicine dry, stable, and potent. It was a true invisible war hero, operating in the shadows. Eventually, the war ended, and this advanced military technology was declassified for civilian consumption, ultimately ending up in our shoeboxes and backpacks. But here is where the story takes its darkest and most disturbing turn. Modern industry has brainwashed us into believing these packets are single-use disposable trash. They print the warning to throw away on them because they are absolutely terrified that you will discover the truth. Corporations do not want you to know that silica gel hides one last extraordinary secret, a physical anomaly that makes it practically immortal. They have a very lucrative motive to keep you in ignorance. But today, we are going to break the silence and destroy their business model. What I am about to reveal to you in the next few seconds will forever change what you do with these mysterious white packets. The great secret corporations don't want you to know is astonishingly simple. Silica gel is, for all practical purposes, immortal. When a packet stops absorbing moisture, it doesn't mean it is broken. It is not expired. It is not ruined. And it is not dead. Simply put, its microscopic caverns are completely filled with water. It has become saturated. Modern industry has psychologically conditioned us to throw things away when we believe they are no longer useful, forcing us to constantly buy new anti-humidity products. But here is the trick that breaks the matrix of consumerism. You can reboot the silica gel in your own home as many times as you want. The process is almost ridiculous because of how easy it is. All you need to do is apply heat, If you take these small spheres and heat them in a conventional oven at about 120 degrees Celsius for a couple of hours, an incredible phenomenon occurs. The heat violently agitates the water molecules trapped in the nanoscale labyrinth, giving them the exact energy needed to break the magnetic forces holding them prisoner. The water simply evaporates and escapes back into the air. Once the spheres cool down, the quantum trap is armed once again. You have just regenerated a military-grade desiccant, 100% functional, with a practically unlimited lifespan. You can use it to dry wet shoes in a record time, save a phone that fell in the water, or protect your documents and electronic devices perpetually. Companies print throw away because planned obsolescence is their most profitable business. If you knew that this little packet could last your entire life, the dehumidifier market would collapse. So, the next time you open a new box and encounter this little white guardian, do not throw it in the trash. Now you know its wartime past, its alien design, and its secret of immortality. You are holding in your hands a truly astonishing piece of technology. If this revelation has blown your mind, and you want to keep discovering the truths that science and industry try to keep hidden, subscribe to MayBor, turn on notifications, and share this documentary with someone who needs to wake up. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be revealed. See you in the next video.